Hello everybody and welcome back to another electrifying cast by yours truly, Sparky. And I'm actually going to be casting a POA CTS, sort of both hand in hand sort of thing. But this is mostly CTS, I'm going to mark it as CTS. And I'm casting this because I just played this like 5 seconds ago. And I rage quitted. Like, I got so angry, and now this is the game that's making me check for proxies. And because I just said proxies, I'm sure you can understand what's going to happen. I'm going to get proxied hard, and I totally didn't even notice it. Like, this is where I get proxied here. I throw down my pylon, and then I'm moving my probe out. I see his probe. I see it. I see it. And I didn't do anything about it. Usually I would throw a probe over there, and I must not have been looking or something. I even see it twice. Now he's moving his probe over here into this little patch of grass here, that's a dumb spot, to be totally you don't want to put it there. If you want to put it somewhere, put it over here, because the only way they're going to be able to see it is if they're actually over it. Over here is not so bad because it's in the grass. I mean, like, they won't be able to see if they're just, like, right here. They actually have to be, or over, unless they're like right next to it. So if I was like scouting one over here, you wouldn't be able to see it. I'm moving my probe out. I'm going to see exactly what's going on over here. Good rallies by myself. And this guy, Stealtalon, I forgot to introduce everybody, so I'll do it right now, as I forgot to. I'm going to be spawning as the red Protoss here on Blistering Sands, and my opponent is going to be the blue Protoss, or I was the red Protoss. This guy's spawning as the blue Protoss. As you can tell, I'm kind of rattled here, I think is a good word, because I was just so surprised he had a proxy. I'm like, what? How did he get in my base? So my opponent's going to be Stealtalon, and he's going to be proxying me right here, and I totally don't notice it because there's a little space here, and I never checked back here because I didn't think I got proxy, because I didn't see that he got a probe in there, because what happened was he brought his probe over here and I killed it, and I thought like, oh, that was a scouting probe. So I killed it, no problem there. I even go over here to put down a proxy pylon, or a pylon over here to spot the rocks like I usually do. And if he would have kept this probe there, I would have seen it and been like, oh, okay. So what happens now is, as we can see, he's getting his gate, I'm getting my Cybernetics core and everything. He's getting a forge now to help reinforce this. I think he puts down a cannon. But I'm probing up here. If you look at the units tab, I'm got 5 now. 5 probes on him, and continuing to grow as I'm getting my first Zealot out, which I move out of the way for some reason. That kills everybody. So now his forge did finish. He's putting down his second gateway and now a photon cannon. So I'm researching warp gate technology and everything. This is where I kill his probe. Good micro here, and then I block the probe off and kill it with the Zealot. That's a happy probe. He lived, as he did not take any real damage, and this Zealot got a sweet probe kill. So I'm now going to be moving this over here, and I still don't see this. It makes me so angry just thinking about it. So now I have my pylon over here, and it's still not going to be in range, because as you can see, the outer rim of this circle is not close enough to see this guy. So yeah, you can't see him from there, and you can't see him from here. So he's in this spot where I can't see him. And all this stuff's over here, and I haven't scouted it yet, even though I got really close, man. I mean, look at this. My probe just went like, whoop, and totally missed this, so I was so angry when I saw myself get proxied. He's not even doing this well. I mean, he's doing it pretty dang good by getting 2 gates here and then chrono boosting them and everything, but if we look at the worker count, I'm totally dominating him in probes, so he's slipping on his macro, concentrating more on this and everything, just messing up Zealots. If I would have seen this right now, I could have probably held this off really well and totally just destroyed him. But I didn't, because I'm not doing anything right this game for some reason. So now I think it gets to the point where we're almost there. I've got a good constant APM here now for some reason. I don't know what happened in this game, so I decided to get good APM. And I'm chrono boosting up, and now I see the Zealots, and I'm like, oh man, this sucks. What is going on? So I move all my probes here. I'm like, how did he get in my base? Where does this proxy? So I'm moving all my probes over here, funneling him in here, which is bad. Micro by me. I warped in that stalker in the wrong position. Now I'm going to be attacking his stalker, or his Zealots, and usually with this many stalkers, I'd be able to kill this easily and just like ring around the rosy, micro my stalkers back and forth and everything. But he's being smart and going after my gateways and everything. And here's something that I also want to point out for this. is I only have one pylon powering all these buildings. I should have way more. I didn't even really notice it, that these got all unpowered and everything. This is even stuck morphing into a gateway. Now I also forget that I have a stalker over here, because I'm so worried about my probes getting killed. I'm trying to get them back to mining while trying to kill everything. Now I notice that I have my other stalker, and I'm going to be taking out another zealot as he's reinforcing this, kernel boosting as fast as you can. Now, I'm desperately trying to do this, man. I mean, look at my current APM. It's like 100 something, only dropping down for like a little bit while I'm trying to do something else. Then I notice there's a cannon over here. I'm like, why? Why? So now I'm like at a constant 100 APM trying to micro everything back and forth. And as you can see, he's not really doing anything. He's got 19 APM. So I was definitely trying really hard this game to stay alive because I didn't want to lose to a bronze level player. And I just got caught off guard. I didn't even... This is why you have to scout for proxies. You have to. Because, like me, I thought I got his scouting probe and everything, so I thought I was safe. But he actually got one in there really early. I didn't notice it. And that's sort of my bad. And now I'm trying to get back on my feet here as I have my probes mining as fast as I can. I'm making more probes for the probes lost because I have no buildings to produce from. I'm putting proxy gateways everywhere, like there's a gateway here and a gateway here warping in, and I even get a forge to try to warp in some cannons because I am so desperate to try to defend this. Now this is actually good placement here by me because this is out of the way, especially this gateway here. This is out of the way. He's not going to come down here and check for that. So now I have my probes mining, and I think I'm still ahead of him in worker count. Yeah, I'm way ahead of him in worker count. So now my, my forge finishes. I'm throwing down 2 pylons here, which is really bad because I was getting attacked. I shouldn't have done that. I wasn't even supply blocked. So what I should have done is cancel those and put down more cannons. I think if I would have canceled these and got down that 1 more cannon and then eventually 3 cannons here, I would have been able to hold this off indefinitely. But I didn't do that, and that was my bad. Now, as you can see, my APM's going back up again, trying to desperately kill these zealots or just delay them as much as I can before these cannons warp in. So I'm going back and forth, microing back and forth, attacking them. Then when my probes get too low, I'm trying to move back, but he is getting a couple. So 1 cannon finishes. He's going to be getting a couple of kills here, hopefully before he dies. 1 kill at least. Yeah, he gets 1 kill and then dies, but that didn't pay for himself. So now I've moved my probes all the way back here to mine. As you can see, his macro slipped significantly. He's got 1.1k minerals. He could have been way ahead of this and everything. Like, he's still chrono boosting out stuff. He should have expanded by now. He should have thrown down more gateways over here. He should have had more probes on gas. He should have been researching his warp gate technology and everything. And I'm just desperately trying to stay alive here, man. And something I should have done also is if I would have let these guys mine a little bit longer and got them all some minerals and got myself up to 400, what I would have done is thrown down a nexus here with this probe and then put a bunch of cannons here like I am now. But I didn't do that, so I threw down the cannons. I'm like, oh, I just used all my minerals. I only needed 100 more. And now he's doing the smart thing, focus down my nexus, and I'm like, oh, that's it. I got no minerals, so I'm like, hey, GG. And I rage quitted out of there. It might not seem like it because I did GG out of there, but I was swearing up a storm. My father actually came downstairs and told me, stop swearing, because I was being so loud and everything. So that was a rage quick game for me, and I hated this. Like, I was, oh man, I can't even explain how angry I am because I lost this and everything, because I got proxied really hard, and at first this was really good. Now this is kind of bad because he's still only on 2 gates and he hasn't done anything at all. So that's bronze level play for you, though. It really screwed me over. I underestimated my opponent. He got a proxy on me, and I wasn't prepared for it. So that's pretty much that. That was my fault totally, but I still rage quitted and everything. I was so angry. I just wanted to show this because I was so angry about it, and I need to let my steam off, and so I can play straight and level-headed and everything like that. And I'll be sure to check for proxies now, of course. I'll never not check for proxies, as this game has reminded me to check for proxies now. And that's that. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm going to be saying that for a couple more videos and everything. My next video, I'm actually going to try to do a first-person view and see how you guys like it. If you guys like it, you can go ahead and say, yeah, we like it, do some more of those. It's fun watching you die and screw up all the time, not doing stuff, and failing on your macro, even though you have like 100 APM, you should be doing a lot more. So that's that. I'll see you guys later.